Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Solar Light and Lunar Dark playthrough. This is part 19, and last episode we made it here to Coralite Town, where apparently we have ourselves a lighthouse where we will be getting ourselves the beautiful, beautiful thing known as Fly. And when we get that, we will go all over the place grabbing all of the items that we have missed and everything as such, but in between episodes I did go ahead, I took a quick backtrack back to the Coral Reef area and I looked around there a little bit about some trainers. And I did pick up Scald, which I obviously went ahead and put immediately onto Kahula, who is now level 40 because it did get a little bit of XP from some trainers there that we missed. Nothing important though in terms of anything else. But as you can see in our pie, we have Tauron and Golkid. And the reason why I have these two here is because if we're going to be grabbing Fly, right, that means we can always head back to the daycare, right? So, as we can head back to the daycare, I wanted to just go ahead and evolve both of these guys on screen because I like seeing the evolution screen, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else is like me here, but we're going to go ahead, show off Tauron's evolution. We should already know it. We're going to get rid of Takedown for Magnitude because Takedown sucks. And I'd much rather have Magnitude any day, but we've seen this thing's evolution. This should evolve into Oritor. However, it can evolve again. I believe it evolves again at level 38, could be wrong, but it's somewhere around there. So this is going to be a nice sort of test to see if this is a good Pokemon to take with us. Obviously, at the moment, I like our team as is, but having more options is never bad. Same thing goes for Golkid. This thing can evolve through level, obviously, with the Rare Candy to its first form, and then I think it evolves again through King's Rock, which we should have. So we could fully evolve this right now, but one evolution at a time. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this beautiful Golemo. Hopefully its evolved form is something that can rival Golurk, because I've got a comparison between those two going on in my head right now. But that was not all I did in between episodes. I did also catch some stuff. Because I saw a cool looking Pokemon. And the Pokemon I saw was obviously Porphin, we saw that before. I saw this, Sealug, right? The Pokemon itself is nothing special. Okay, its stats are pretty bad, right? Gooey, no one really cares. Gooey doesn't even matter that much when it has base 23 speed, right? But I like this design. This design reminded me a lot of Pokemon Uranium's nuclear Pokemon, so I had to catch it, okay? I had to. I honestly really like that design. It might be my favorite design I've seen so far, which is weird because there have been some beautiful Pokemon, but yeah, I like the Slug with some green spots. I know, weird. I also did some box shuffling, put Ryzid in here as it can Mega Evolve eventually, but for now, we're going to go ahead, take our team back as planned, and we're going to go to the beautiful, beautiful Lighthouse and hopefully get ourselves a beautiful, beautiful Fly equivalent. That's the aim. So, I don't know if we actually checked what the quests are here, but we'll have a brief look. I'm looking for a trainer who can show me a special Pokemon. I might have it. Is it the Sea Slug? But unfortunately, I forgot its name. The only thing I still know is that it has a Mohican, and it's a second stage Pokemon. Does anyone ever say Mohican and not Mohawk? Is that a thing that people say? That's weird. It can have two different abilities, but I would like to see it with the Scrappy ability. Mohican with Scrappy. I heard it would be a perfect Pokemon for a punk like me. I don't know what Pokemon he's referring to. I mean, there's no harm in taking it, I guess. I don't know what Pokemon he's on about, though. Howdy, young trainer. You look like a strong one. I have a special task to ask for. You see, my son, his head is always full of silly ideas. He should take over my farm, but instead he's dreaming about a Pokemon trainer career. He thinks he's the most talented Pokemon trainer out there. Actually, he head over to Sailport Town to start his journey. Can you battle him and teach him a lesson? I mean, if I see him, sure, but I'm not going to go and search for him. Hello, you're a young Pokemon trainer. Arnie, I was on my way from Sailport Town to Coralite Town. I've brought some apples there from a friend of my husband. Can you give me some apples? I didn't realize that my bag has had a hole. They aren't good to eat anymore, ma'am. So I lost all the apples on Route 11 and Route 12. Could you find all of them for me and bring them back? If you think that they actually haven't been eaten, 7 apples. Just leave the apples. They're not good anymore. The 5-second rule has expired, ma'am. Disappointing. What's happening here? Hey, you haven't visited Coralite Lighthouse and battled the Lighthouse Keeper? Such a shame. This is something that every trainer should do when they're in Coral Town. You should head over to the lighthouse and try your best. Wow, way to force your ideals on me, huh? Okay, well, you know, lucky for you, that's exactly what I wanted to do, so... Coral Calf drinks and battles. I remember the Battle Calf. I do remember a Battle Calf. We are not going to worry too much about the Battle Calf, though. That's more for training. I don't think we're going to find anything too important there. We're much more interested in the lighthouse. Where is the lighthouse? Oh, probably over that very, very apparent bridge. There was obviously a direction to go that I totally ignored. That would probably explain it. I'm a lighthouse expert. Wow, that's a career and a half. There's Bill's Lighthouse in Kanto, the Glitter Lighthouse in Olivine Johto, my favorite because, you know, that one has an Ampharos in it. There's a lighthouse in Slateport, Hoenn, and Sunnyshore Sinnoh. I do like the Sinnoh lighthouse, actually. In Driftvale, Unova, and Coumarine, Kalos, you can also find lighthouses. My knowledge of lighthouses is extensive. I'm slightly impressed. Should I really be being impressed over this? Probably not. I do want to take the Lucky Egg off of that one, and I suppose we'll put Fleero in front. Sure. I need to give an item to Kahula. I'm tempted to give it the Coral Flower, because we saw that it powers up water and rock type moves. We don't know by how much. I tried to look at just how strong it actually was. I couldn't find anything to do with like how strong it actually was. It just says powers up, so we'll assume that it's good. On the highest floor of the lighthouse lives a man with the name Beacon. It's a fitting name. He always wanted to be a gym leader, but he didn't get his license, so this lighthouse is like the gym, but you don't get a badge if you beat him. He founded the Pokemon Flying Service, which makes the hidden move Fly redundant. I'm okay with that. Helps ships sail safely. You train all around the region to battle in the lighthouse. If you make it to the top floor, you can battle the lighthouse keeper, and if you win, he'll let you use his Pokemon Flying Service. Why don't you try it out? I feel like everyone there said the same thing, basically, but sure. Take the Spotlight Terravolt. Okay. We've seen firsthand, this Pokemon is scary. But Defeatist will hopefully be its downfall, because with one simple Flamethrower, it should take it below half. Nice, okay, and now no damage. No damage anymore. There we go, much weaker. Air Cannon, I don't know how strong Air Cannon is. Might be a really good move. Another Terravolt, that's not what I want to see. That on the other hand, no. We can go into Cabolta though. Cabolta should be able to deal with it just fine. One thing to keep in mind, Sludge Bomb does more damage than Lightning Strike, so we're going to go for Sludge Bomb. Iron Deluge. I don't know what that does. I never remembered it as important. I genuinely remember it's just one of those moves that has absolutely no effect unless it's under the most extreme of circumstances. It's a bad move. Double Trouble Battle. Why did the other child start trying to run? She doesn't want to battle. So forcing your twin to battle, okay? And why are your Pokemon stronger than certain gym leaders? Explain that to me. That makes no sense. Dinopian, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want you in here right now. I really don't. You're absolutely not staying in there. That's a nightmare waiting to happen. Leaf Darts. Hit one time. That's honestly kind of sad. Hit a singular time. Can it even miss individually? Since when can moves like that miss individually? Is it because I'm holding like a... No, I'm holding Eviolite. I'm not holding Bright Powder. Interesting. We get a free Fake Out though, which is nice, because it means we get an absolutely free turn against this Foxaven, which is beautiful. Yes, please. And we're going to finish it with an Assist. Or a Sludge Bomb, whatever hits first. Assist. Tiered. I've made a mistake. Oh no. Hit yourself in confusion. Beautiful. What a way to take out the opponent. That was style. We danced on him. We absolutely danced on our opponent. That was the best. Everyone gains a level from that. You get extra XP for making your opponents dance. Fun fact. That would be a very, very weird game. Right, let's go ahead and take Flare out in real quick. Put Dodo in front. It's just now the lowest level. Dodo is the lowest level. That's crazy. That's crazy. The absolute powerhouse of Dodon is now the lowest level on my team. How could this happen? We're just going to go for a Drill Peck. It's the most consistent damage that we have. And that does over half, which is all I could really ask for. Because that means bopped. I'm going to peck straight through those giant hands of yours. I don't like that image, actually. No, wait. No, we're not. Time to my studies and practice. Oh? School kid Locky. Is that Bulldog? Oh. No. No. We're just gonna go ahead and swap straight on out of there. I do have a big root that I could put on Kahula. Kahula transformed into the water type. If I'm already a water type, do I stay as water grass or does it remove the grass typing? I never learned much about Soak. I've always assumed it added it like Forest's Curse. But does it make me a pure water type? I feel like that would have one shot if I still had Stab. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Fake out finish. It's so disappointing. It's so overwhelmingly disappointing when Fake Out doesn't take it out from that range. I know it's not there to be the strongest move of all time, and it's guaranteed damage, but when it does that little, yikes. Delete a move to make room for Endeavor. No, I think our moveset is fine. We have Smackdown, which is a little bit weak, but it's fine. Scorpinova. We're gonna go into Dodon. So if I'm thinking correctly, this is actually a Firebug type? Meaning Smackdown is 4 times super effective. But Drill Peck still does more. Smackdown's 4 times super effective, so it goes from a base 50 move to a base 200 move. Drill Peck, base 80, 120, doubled because of super effective, 240. Drill Peck is stronger. We have no reason to have Smackdown then, really, do we? It's not super effective. What type is it? That's neutral as well? I actually have no idea what type Scorpinova is then. Bulldoze finish, hopefully. It should do. That's super effective. Drill Peck isn't super effective. Dodon feigns to burn. That sucks. Drill Peck wasn't super effective. It was neutral. Smackdown was... It's definitely part Fire type. But Smackdown wasn't super effective. Is it Fire Ground? Maybe it's Fire Ground. Weird. Didn't expect that. Right. Eclipser. Gonna be honest, didn't know Eclipso could evolve. How strong are you? Dragon Claw does good damage. It goes for a barrier. Alright, we're power up punching. Is it worth power up punching? Is that gonna make any difference? I think we just... Why did I not go for Brick Break? Bopped. Absolutely bopped. There we go. Moxie boost as well. Yes, please. But sadly, that's the last Pokemon, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Dinopian, you go in front. I do want to check that trash can. You know, you might find Danny DeVito in there. You never know. Okay. Unfortunate. Also empty. Unfortunate. I don't know what Pokemon I have coming out as my other double battle partner, because Dodon is what will be in my second slot. Oh no. Is it Cavolta? Rubiop. And Psyflock. I have not seen either of these Pokemon. Rubiop. I'm gonna be honest, I prefer Rubio. I think it looked better as Rubio. Psyflock is interesting. I'm assuming it's a Psychic and Flying type, which means... Yikes. It means yikes. Because that's gonna bop us. Although if I keep... Oh, this is unfortunate. If I keep Dinopian in, it gets bopped by Psyflock. If I keep Cavolta in, it gets bopped by Rubiop. Get it? Bopped by Rubiop? I like that, okay. Right, we're gonna just go for a nice and casual KO on the Psyflock, I guess. Lightning Strike might one-shot? Not one-shot. Oh dear. But we got the confusion from Lightning Strike. That sounds wrong. It sounds wrong for a It's a Lightning Strike. Why would it confuse and not paralyze? Oh, Cabolta survived. And Dinopian outspeeds Cyclock. That's good. That's very good. Cabolta actually survived. That's, honestly, I didn't expect that. We have the leftovers as well. Sends out Cabolta. Okay. Okay. We are going to go for a Dragon Claw onto Rubiop, I think, and we're going to swap Cabolta out for... No, we're not. We're not going to swap Cabolta out, because, to be honest, we don't really have a lot we can bring in. If we bring in even Kahula, we're going to get slapped by Cabolta with a Sludge Bomb or something. So instead, we are just going to go for a Sludge Bomb in case this hit doesn't KO. Never mind. Never mind. That was predictable. Unfortunate. Mega Kick. I feel like it should use its hands more. You know, it's got boxing gloves. It's ready to brawl. But, oh well. We can bring in Favira and Fake Out, though. If Fake Out doesn't take out the Rubiop from here, then I genuinely don't know. Alright, then I actually just don't know. It's got to, right? There's no way. We did it. We took out Pokemon with Fake Out. That's it. The heavens have aligned. And we hit level 40. Trying to land Venoshock. Sludge Bomb's better, right? We don't have any way of poisoning right now, like Toxic or anything like that. Even if we did, it takes 2 turns for Venoshock to start being decent damage, and opponents can still full restore and stuff. I think Sludge Bomb's better. Sulfuric Spray takes out Dinopian. That sucks. That Bulldoze came into effect right there. We're going to go into Fleero and Dusty Dash. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Looks like we're Sludge Bombing. Or actually, that looks like a Ground type. Water Ground type, huh? Not my favorite thing to deal with. Dark Matter hits both opponents, though. Which could be good if Cabolta survives, but it doesn't. Alright. Favira, please, continue to gain XP. You might actually end up evolved at this rate. I think it evolves around level 40. And Uproar takes out Fleero. This is such a trade of 1 for 1. This is actually ending up as a reasonably tough fight. We have 2 Pokemon left. Kahula. Just Giga Drain, and we should be fine. Okay, we should actually be fine. Dark Matter should finish. Not quite, but we can live an Uproar. Kahula Giga Drains. We survived the fight. That was surprisingly tough. I don't know why that was so tough. I mean, I guess I could have potioned more and stuff like that, but that's no fun. That's no fun. You need, like, the close-hitting blows of both Pokemon's teams being taken out. That makes it much more exciting, in my opinion, than just using a potion every time. But let's go and heal up real quick without potions, because I don't need to, as the Pokemon Center is right here. And I think we should probably be right at the top. That seemed like a final battle before a reasonably important character of Beacon, the most well-named character in this Pokemon universe. Oh, I don't know why he needed such an obvious name, but if that's what they want to do, sure thing, sure thing. Right. I did also go ahead and take a quick peek at, like, what the old sprites used to look like, mainly because, while I was looking up to see... What was I looking up? I've forgotten now. Orichor and stuff's evolutions, right? I looked at some of the old sprites for them, like, in my old playthrough. Sprites have changed so much. The sprites are so much better now in this game. They're actually amazing. Favira is level 41 and hasn't evolved. Interesting. Okay, alright. Maybe it's even later than I thought. For now, though, we are going to go ahead and put Dodone in front. I'm expecting flying types. So we're going to hit him with Smackdown and see what happens. Ah, you made it all the way to the top. Congratulations. Now, let me introduce myself. I'm Beacon, the most well-named lighthouse keeper in all of the land. I look after this lighthouse and I make sure that everything keeps running so the light doesn't go out. But that's not all. I'm also the founder of the Pokemon Flying Service. When I was younger and traveling the region, I always thought that HM moves are not necessary. Understandable, understandable. So I founded the Pokemon Flying Service, which allows you via a whistle to call one of my Pokemon which flies you to the place you want. That was an awesome idea, wasn't it? But, to use my service, I decided to only allow trainers to use it if they can handle beating me. So, you ready to give it a try? Go. I think we're gonna be okay. I think Cabolta will be fine. Swelligan. Okay, I like this Pokemon. First things first, we're gonna hit it with Smackdown. Don't flinch me. We didn't get flinched. Smackdown doesn't quite do enough damage to make me happy. That's not quite enough. I think we get bopped here. Oh, we definitely get bopped here. Absolutely we get bopped by a Double Beam. But, on the bright side, Cabolta should absolutely be able to deal with it. I think Dodo might actually be reaching the end of its usefulness. I can't believe I'm saying that. Dodo has started to look a little bit worse. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Aroma, we're staying in. We're hitting you with Sludge Bomb. You're a grass type, right? Yep, grass flying. Such a weak typing. I like the typing. I really like the typing. But then you see Pokemon like Hoppip, and you're like, oh, that type. Oh, I see. Ice Shard weakness. Gotcha. I wish the type was a little bit better. We just gained HP. From a grass flying type. I'd expected to gain speed. I said grain. Sorry, I'm just thinking about wheat, you know. What can I say? Sometimes guys just gotta think about wheat and grain, you know? It's a tough life. Oh, what even am I on about? Squall Blow. Haven't seen that move before. That's a new one. Withdrew Blimpoon to go into Legionix. Why? Interesting swap. Definitely an interesting swap. Wouldn't recommend it. But Cabolta, continue. Continue. The show is all yours. Blimpoon? Yeah. Continue. Do what you need to do, honestly. I'd call that a success for Cabolta. I'd say Cabolta just made that look absolutely easy. We gained more HP. we gained even more HP just then. That happened twice in that fight. Interesting. Congratulations on the win. That was a tough battle. For your effort, I award you this. A service whistle. This is a service whistle. You can use it to call one of my Pokemon, which flies you to every city you have visited already. Every single city? It's going to take me to every city? That's going to be very tiring for it. This was a great battle, Carlos. Use the service whistle whenever you want, and I hope we can battle again someday. I'm checking your trash. Wait, it's like did he just say empty? I'm sorry, that other text bubble, he said empty. He's watching me go through his trash. I always assumed they would just, like, not be looking. That's a little bit awkward. Anyway. With the service whistle, though, I am going to go ahead and drop off Orature and possibly something else. We need to make a decision on what we want to train up in the daycare now. Oh, you again. So, you battled Beacon. You won. I suppose that, if you beat him, you must not be that strong. It would just be a waste of time if I battled him. There's no gym here, so this place is pointless. I'm heading back to my home in Rassic City. My sister, Lizzie, called me saying the Dragon Master Rex is there. You don't know who he is? Well, he's a famous trainer of Dragon-type Pokemon. He's also one of the Elite Four. I'm going back to see if I can challenge him to a battle. Catch you later, loser. Okay, we have ourselves a dragon ourselves with Dinopian. And honestly, I kind of like Dinopian. We're going to go ahead and heal up. It's time for us to decide who we want to go and drop off at the daycare. I think we are going to definitely drop off Orature. I think that's going to be our replacement for, or, well, one of these. One of these two is going to be our replacement for Dodon't soon. As for what other Pokemon, I'm tempted to drop off Toxodon. And that might seem a little bit weird, right? Because it's definitely not a Pokemon that we need a typing for or anything like that. I just believe it can evolve, and I want to see what the evolution looks like. As for a Pokemon that we could actually use, maybe Napkid, maybe take a Ghost type. Maybe see what Guppish can evolve into, as I think Guppish could evolve into a lot of different things. We have options. We have a lot of options. There's also this entire box, right, of Pokemon that we can take. Let's not forget these. There's always there's always sticker. We could take the unit back with us. I don't think it would work out perfectly, but we could do it. In terms of Pokemon that we would want to take, who might we want to take with us? Pixie would be a different typing actually now. We could take that with us or something like that. For now, I think we're going to go ahead. We're going to take Toxodon, right? And these guys aren't on the party. We're going to take Toxodon. We're going to take Orichur, and we're going to drop these guys off back at the daycare, right? We're actually going to make use of it. Crazy, I know. Dodo's still following me. Nope. Actually, I haven't spoken to my Pokemon following me in a while. Holding something? An Ultra Ball. Okay. Okay. Simple enough, but sure. Where is my service whistle? It being key items, right? Yep. Okay, good. We are going to fly back to... Oh, no, I don't have a clue where anything is on this map. Is it this? Yes, it is. Okay, that was good. We're going to fly back here. We're going to drop these guys off, and then we're going to take Golemo with us, I think. We're going to give it a King's Rock, and we're going to try and actually evolve it. We'll see. Orichur, you're going to be dropped off as well. Come back for it later. Okay. So if we take ourselves Golemo with us... Well, we can do that off screen. I'll see about its evolution and just double check everything to do with it and get it leveled up a little bit. I don't want to miss out on any moves that it might learn if I evolve it too early. I don't know if it's like an evolutionary stone evolution or anything like that. And I don't want to miss stuff because I want it to be good. So we're going to service whistle our way back to wherever we were. What is over to the left? What's this? Oh, Victory Isle. Oh, okay. No. What's this? Jewel Mine. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we just need to head south of Coralite Town and we should be okay. Right. Let's go ahead. Let's put Favira in front. Favira evolves soon. I know it does. But that could be for next episode. We have already done what I wanted to do for this episode and pick up Fly, so if you guys have enjoyed this episode, short as it was, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!